Welcome, everybody, to everybody's favorite show, Alone Time Podcast, with me, your host. And today I got on with me today as a guest, the one and only Kai.
Hey.
Yeah. Where can they find you on Twitter, Kai?
So my @'s CatchZoom. It's either got a 1997 or it's got nothing. We'll find out when you search it up.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. So we got Kai on with us today, and we're just gonna, talk about whatever we really want to, just because that's what this podcast is for, is just fucking talking. We don't have a topic here. We're not that ingenuitive or whatever. And there's gonna be a lot of editing in this episode because I can't make a podcast where I'm not constantly editing shit out, because I like to drop N-bombs on camera.
I just talk however and then I realize, oh shit, I can't put that on the internet. I'm a white guy.
I can't say that. That's not allowed. But yeah, so welcome everybody. How's it going, Kai? How you been doing?
It's been pretty good.
Trying to jump right into this. You trying to get stoned first? What are you trying to do? We can do whatever. We can do whatever here.
I would say we could get stoned. I didn't bring any weeds though, so that would be up to you.
I also don't have any weeds, so you'd have to ask my roommates.
We can just wait till.
Hell yeah, we can figure it out. We can figure it out
figure it out when the time comes, I guess. But,
oh yeah.
You like jazz?
No, fucking.
What do you mean?
I used to play in a jazz band actually, and I hated every second of it. It was the worst, but it was a lot of fun at the same time.
So you don't fall asleep to the sweet, smooth sounds of Barry Manilow?
No, I fall asleep to the sweet, smooth sound of Ari Shaffir's ranting about just whatever the fuck.
Everything?
Yeah, at everything.
You rant about gas prices?
No, more like airplane attendants, fucking flight attendants, and TSA. Not a flight attendants,
really
just
dry
TSA.
80s stand-up comedy.
Oh no, dude! It's like really, really dry 2000 stand-up comedy,
no.
like 2000, almost 2020 stand-up comedy. He's pretty funny though. He's like hella Jewish. Yeah, look him up, support him. I love his podcast. He plays a lot of good music on it. It's not a video podcast, but it's just audio, which is cool. It's keeping it true to like podcasting, and he puts good music in. Good songs that not many people have heard, and it's like more of that folk kind of ska vibe occasionally. It changes up quite often.
Have you gotten Dilly to start making you music yet?
Dude, Dilly won't make me music. Dilly won't even make music for himself. I wish he'd make me some music.
What's Dilly doing with all his time?
Fuck if I know, dude. He works at that. He works, and then he goes home, and then he's like, well, hanging up the towel. I'm not fucking doing anything else today. I'm done. Looks
like that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Don't let that be the end of that. We want to see more from you. I texted him just the other day. When can we expect some more content from you, Dilly? And he said, I don't know. I said, well, fuck, dude. Fine, Dilly.
I should just kidnap him.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Ransom him into doing it. Be like, we're going to cut your fingers off if you don't start making dank beats right now.
We need theme music for this fucking production, and we need you to do it.
Tells us sit there with a knife. He's like, listen here, motherfucker.
What do you think I'm gonna pay you? What do you think I'm gonna commission this art? No!
Payment's your life, bitch. Give me the theme music.
We need the theme, Dills.
Who do you think you are? You think you're just some regular guy? Like you can just go around not making beats?
What are you guaranteeing? You call yourself the Dilly Guarantee, but there's no guarantee.
Guarantee that you're not going to get any content?
The Dilly fucking perhaps. The Dilly maybe. It's not a guarantee. He's still a great guy, though. I love him. That's for sure.
You can still be like a stand-up guy, but they're still going to roast you for not doing anything.
Don't call yourself the guarantee if you're not guaranteeing anything, bud. Honestly.
I expect deals on wheels provided by meals on this.
Oh my gosh. At least hit me up with that good stuff. So you heard anything fucking crazy recently? You were like, wow, that's fucking wicked, weird, and wild.
There was a fight at the drum circle in Liberty Park, and the guy like whipped out a machete.
Oh, dude, were you there? Or
I like pulled up like 10 minutes after it happened.
oh my gosh,
It was whack because like I went down to go say hi to my friend Lexi, but you know, likes drum circles, so it was in like 5 minutes to walk in, and I already ran to like Kayla, Tomas, and Antonio. They were all just shooting off about how these two dudes are fighting, and the other one like pulled out a machete, and it's like, I'm gonna fucking cut you, man.
oh god.
Damn arms off. And then they said like the cops came, and then, like apparently a bunch of people left. Like my homegirl that I own, like I literally only went to drum circle just to say hi. I like call her, and she's like, yeah, I left. There was a fight.
Oh
I'm just
my
like,
I don't get why people leave when fights break out, because it's like
oh, fights break out at drum circle. Like, what do you have to fight about with a bunch of
Drugs.
dudes playing? No, like,
they're like, you owe me for the drugs I sold you, or vice versa. And then that's where all the drum circle fights come from. Unless it's
know
Peter, because Peter like he does like
just-
competitions and
fights
shit.
everybody. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
he's
like-
sparring, you know. He does he does a legit thing. He's not fucking
It's like your first time to the drum circle. You walk in and Peter sees you. He's gonna walk up, toss those gloves right on the
Yeah.
ground, and he's gonna be like, "Listen here,
hey, you're new here. We have an initiation
you have to
process.
beat me in 12 rounds. And at least get a TKO, or else you can't hang out. Here. You're
You
gonna have to
can't
go
hang.
Kick bag and spin poi somewhere else. You freaking loser."
Oh, you just came to play hacky sack? If you don't beat this black belt taekwondo martial artist in at least one round, you're not allowed at the drum
like-
circle.
Muay Thai, Brasilia Jiu-Jitsu. That's like the worst because they like actually teach you how to fight, like karate and taekwondo and shit like that. They're just like, this is like meditation, you know? Like, you
Oh
should
yeah.
only use it if you have to, non like jiu-jitsu and crap like that. They're like, hey, so if you don't use this, you're a loser and you should stop paying for this service right now.
Yeah, we don't want you to subscribe to this gym if you're not out beating ass every chance you get.
I'm pretty sure Peter hasn't been fighting anybody recently because he got like injured or something, at least
Yeah.
according to like Instagram. But like,
I thought that happened a while ago though.
but he's still like been recovering for it. Like his last post was like, I'm almost to my full potential, and he's just like shooting air kicks in his work's parking lot, you know. It looks like the Star Wars kid, but he doesn't even have like a bow staff or anything cool like that.
The fat Star Wars kid.
Yeah, where he's like, he's getting it and whipping that shit around.
Oh,
it's like
dude.
what Peter's doing, except it's just like some skinny Asian kid
Yeah.
letting off kicks in a parking lot.
Oh yeah. And the reason he's not like fucking ready to continue training yet is because he never stopped to heal. He's like, oh, I injured myself. And then he's like, I'm going hard every fucking day until I'm okay. And it's like, well, you're not going to get okay again,
you
are
pulled
you?
your hamstring and you have 2 vertebrae out of alignment. Yeah, you know what? A couple push-ups. Maybe hit the gym a couple times. I'll be good.
Oh, yeah. That's all it takes.
Have you ever talked to like Sam recently?
No. It's been so long since I've talked to him.
So they don't live together anymore. And last time I like saw Sam,
That's
we
good
went
for
to go
Peter.
It's good for them both.
Yeah.
Really, because
Oh, yeah.
like they just didn't get along. Sam was telling me Peter had tried to like fight him like 4 times that week. I'm like, what are you guys
Wouldn't
even
you-
fighting about? Like, what do you find to fight about here? Like,
They're like, well, I was selling this many drugs, and Peter only sold this many for me, and he's my employee, and I feel like that's how Sam thinks.
well, I feel like Sam was trying to tell me they were like arguing about the cleanliness of the house, and I was like, well, both you guys don't do shit around the house.
Hey,
so,
you guys
like,
are fucking filthy pigs. Two,
like, what do you
filthy
think?
pigs
I've
live in
seen
a
the
house
same,
together.
Like 5 mugs.
What
wrapped
happens
around
when
the-
2 filthy pigs live in a trap house? Stay tuned, and you'll find out.
Tune in next week on
Tune
this
in next
episode of Lives Down the Drain.
God damn it. Poor both of them. I really take a lot of like responsibility for Sam going down the drain. Because when I was with Kayla, we'd hang out and we'd have like trap house parties, right? Because we were young fucking drug addicts or whatever. And
You're just hoodlums.
oh
Be
yeah.
like, what are you doing this weekend? You want to go get high?
You
And
want to
just be
go
like,
get high?
Yeah, let's do it. Cool.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Go camping and you're just gonna sit at the house.
That's exactly what happened. I was tripping one night and fucking Cruz came over and Antonio came over and fucking etc. Let's just say all of them were also there. And then Cruz and I were still awake after everybody had passed out, and Sam was also just happened to be awake for some reason, I guess, too. So I started like feeding him acid, right? And then we started telling him about how much we like hate him and we know he could do better with his life, and how he's like, and he was like, well, for a little while I thought I wanted to be transgendered, and we're like, well, okay, but
he did that again.
That's gay, right? That's fucking gay. Okay, so we just talked a lot of trash to him, and then after that he became like a big drug dealer, and it's sad.
We had like we had a little incident like the last time we went out, because we were like at the bar, and I don't know like what he was thinking, like if he could like just do the manly ass slap, but it was like full grab.
He's not that guy.
No, dude, it was like a whole grab of the cheek, and his like fingers like slid in between my crack, man. And I was super drunk at the time, and I turned and I like shoved him as hard as I could, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he was like, he just looked at me. He like got so sad, and he was like trying to say that I hate him. And I was like, dude, I don't hate you, but I was like, but if anybody comes and like slips their fingers up between my ass crack, like I'm gonna shove you or something for the least. Like, who do you think you are? That's
cool,
rape.
dude.
That's not okay.
I don't care how gay you are. I'm not okay. I'm not.
I felt like what's his name, dude? Channing Tatum in 21 Jump Street, when he knocks this black kid out. And the black kid gets up and he's like, you punched me in the face because I'm gay.
Oh, yeah.
Channing Tatum's like, no, I just punched you in the face and you happen to be gay.
Oh, yeah.
That's like how it was. But then like, I like looked at him and I was like, that's some gay shit, dude. And he's just like went on this huge rant defending his sexuality, like saying he has a girlfriend, all this jazz. And I was like, look, like there's a lot of gay guys that have girlfriends. Like, it's called the beard.
It's called
you
the
use
beard.
It to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no matter what you are, I'm still gonna love you. Just like, don't slip your fingers in between my ass crack.
Don't push me, okay? Don't fucking push me, and we'll be good.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if you want to walk up, like, give me a hug, hell yeah. But if you're trying to like grab my butt and like do some weird shit,
I like to push my friends into uncomfortable places, but I don't like to sexually harass them.
Molest the shit out of them right then and there. And
exactly.
it was in like. Dude, it was at like the Quarters bar too, so there's like 18 people around. They're all just staring at us, and I'm just like, this is so awkward, dude.
You're just fucking shoving him, and he's like smelling his fingers and stuff.
Like, I'm sitting there, I got freaking Matt Aramaki right next to me, and we're like getting ready to take these shots. And it was like that was like the ground zero point of impact. I still have like nightmares about it sometimes, and I just like was like, whoa.
That was the moment you knew you were not gay.
Pretty much. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I like sat down for a sec and I just like, really thought about it. I was like, no. I don't think people should touch my ass crack.
I've never been penetrated by a man, but I can't imagine myself liking it. Then it happens, and you're like, well, I knew that I wouldn't like that, and I didn't like that. Who knew? I did.
Super sloppy drunk one day, and I like wake up in some like big black guy's house, and I'm just like, why does my ass hurt so much?
It's just a frame for frame remake of that Always Sunny scene where they fucking sneak the gay guy into Dennis's ass. Dennis had a little experiment, and he's like, why do you keep saying it like that? We had an experiment together as a gay bar, and he's like, Dennis's experiment made us not want to be a gay bar anymore. Why do you keep saying that? Fucking classic.
Keep acting like it was my experience, and it's like, he turns around, there's that white guy with the super long hair. That big black guy comes out of nowhere.
Well, smack. He's like, did you fuck me? The white guy's like, no. And the black dude comes out. How's that ass feeling? Oh, God. Classic. An undying classic.
I think the ultimate classics, It's Always Sunny quote is, it was all just a big sham. What do you mean? Big sham so I could frack the mountain.
the ski competition.
Dennis like breaks both his legs trying to win it. They just find out that Frank's been fracking the mountain the whole time.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
This whole like overly complicated, elaborate ski tournament plan.
For fucking classic. That show is a masterpiece.
Pin Dennis and D and Charlie and Mac against each other for the 15th time.
Once an episode. It happens once an episode at least. Sometimes more than that. The fucking double agent episode. He's like, I'm playing both sides so that I always come out on top. And they're like, dude, you can't tell us the leverage you have before getting what you want. And he's like, oh shit, you're right. Oh man.
Or I like when they go to the McDoyle wedding.
Yeah.
That was a damn good
Oh
one
yeah.
too.
What's his shit spikes it with PCP or whatever.
Yeah, and so they start thinking everybody's a zombie.
Yeah. They're like, wait a second.
Didn't Dennis sleep with isn't that the episode where he sleeps with the McDoyle sister?
Oh, that happens a bunch of times.
Yeah, like the one who thinks she's a cat.
Oh yeah. No, that's not the McDoyle sister. The McDoyle sister or the McPoyle sister is the gross one that like can't
it
talk.
has the freaking
But he
every time.
married the cat lady.
Yeah,
the cat lady's
that's what I'm thinking of.
the one dude. Whoa, shit. The one dude's sister. Fucking whatever. Bill Ponderosa's sister.
Oh,
What's the chick's name?
I can't even
Bastet.
remember her name, dude. She had such a fucked ass name. All I remember
when
is
she turned into a cat, she named herself Bastet. And before that, Maureen Ponderosa, and then Bastet.
I thought it was even more classic because she like tried to do all that shit for Dennis. She came back and she had like the double D implants, and Dennis is like, ooh, gotta sleep with her again. She comes back, she's a crazy cat lady, and Dennis is like, ooh, I'm really pushing my luck this time.
Oh yeah, beyond crazy cat lady, like a different level of crazy cat lady. You hear about crazy cat ladies. Yeah,
whole personality
cat
up in
person,
there.
cat person.
Dude, didn't she die by getting hit by a bus or like a car or something?
She jumped off a building. thought she'd land on her feet because she's a cat. Didn't work out that way.
That's even better, dude. I was thinking the car because I was like, how would a cat die? Get hit by a car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's just like, yeah, 12 stories. I could do it.
He's like, oh, I identify as a dog, and he's like, oh, no, does that scare you or whatever? I don't fucking. Let's drop that conversation. Is it?
Dropped Always Sunny because we could just go about
We
it. We
could go on.
It's Mac's famous mac and cheese.
It's just Kraft macaroni. I didn't want you to find out. He's like, of course Dennis would like. Dennis, you're eating the dog.
No.
I fed you the dog.
Wise men say,
I don't know this.
only fools rush in. That's the king of pop, man. You don't know Elvis Presley?
No, dude.
What do you mean you don't know Elvis
my
Presley?
aunt was a big Elvis Presley fan growing up.
I
She
feel like-
spanked me bare ass, so I didn't get into Elvis Presley to spite her.
Why are you what? Like, oh, what? You like Elvis? Yeah, well, fuck you, Aunt Mary. I hate Elvis. How does that make you feel?
How does that? She's like
Shatters her whole point of reality. She just can't even function. Puts
Right.
her in a fucking coma.
Oh yeah, dude. She couldn't handle it. She just ripped my trousers off, bent me over. You hit me with the... No, that didn't happen. It's not what
She
happened.
didn't spank you because you hated Elvis.
No, she spanked me because I peed all over her bedroom. I was really young, okay? I was really young. And I don't know why I didn't get into Elvis. I just, I didn't ever listen to Elvis.
Well, it's 2019. It's a brand new year, brand new you.
Now some people like to get spanked.
That's,
You're like, that's not what I
not
mean.
where I was going, but that's true. I can't deny it, but I feel like it's time for you to maybe like get spanked while listening to Elvis. I feel like
dude.
that'll counteract it.
That would probably make me love Elvis deeply. Like that
Opens a whole nother door.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like a door I've never even seen before.
You create like a whole new genre of pornography called porn featuring Elvis.
Porn featuring Elvis. Elvis porn.
You call it pelvis.
Pelvis. Oh. The only shot in every scene is just
Elvis Presley's face.
Just
Eating
Elvis
that
face.
fucked ass peanut butter and jelly sandwich he loved, where you would like fry the bread and then put like a shit ton of peanut butter and jelly and bananas and ham.
A grilled Charlie. He's eating a grilled Charlie. No. Peanut butter outside, cheese inside, peanut butter inside, chocolate outside. Come on, Frank, get it right. No.
He's got a nice bowl of, not a nice bowl, the milk steak with the roasted jelly beans.
Milk steak, raw jelly beans on the side. I would need the jelly beans to be raw. Oh my God. Yeah, we could go on about Always Sunny. We could go on Fucking, what are you thinking about?
Comes back to Always Sunny.
No, yeah, it's the perfect segue into any conversational topic.
So yeah, your son Brian's failing class. He's been getting bullied. We really think it's going. So hey, anyways, about that, have you seen that episode of It's Always Sunny where Mac and Charlie try to drive the car into the wall but jump out at the last second? But
Charlie's like, yeah, sounds great. And he's like, go for it. And he gets out of the car. Mac's like, what are you doing, bro? We got to do this together. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. And then Mac drives into the wall.
That's a completely retarded idea.
Oh, Mac, are you okay?
God, dude, full speed.
A wedding dress at a pawn shop. That's so sad. What do you think happened to the bride? We have to find the bride. Oh, no. I can't quote it as perfectly as I'd like to.
What are you unsophisticated, unintelligent people doing? Oh, my God. Charlie, Mac, you have to help us. You know where we can score some crack?
Wah. I got addicted to crack. Wah.
You guys want to try some crack? You know what? No, that's not what we came down here, but you sure? First hit's free. Free, you say? We might as well try it now.
Free, you say? Nah, they're like, we got to get on welfare. So we got to have diseases.
They start smoking crack so that they can become poor and get that sweet, sweet Social Security.
Oh, yeah.
And all it does is lead them down the terrible life of bad decisions and crack rock.
They just run down to the freaking block, hit up the first urban fella they can find.
The first urban fella.
The Theo Von term.
I can say the N-word.
I'm going to say the N-word.
No! We're not saying that.
I'm going to say homie. I'm going to say what's up or whatever.
When they go to find the old homeless guy and they think he's going to be a regular white guy, but he's still just...
old black man. Just the same old black man they've grown to love.
The one they just always watch movies with.
That was the most... yeah, it's just old man now. Because we're all so black. And then they're like, no, it doesn't feel the same. Old black man.
My favorite is when they shot Charlie. Because he was the little kid. Yeah. He was the little black kid. He gets shot by the cops.
I thought you were talking about the episode where that dude's like robbing all the bars. The dude that was banging D's robbing all the bars in Philly. And then so they buy a gun to stop him from robbing them. And then Charlie comes in and starts like stealing money out of the register. And they just shoot him. And he's like, ah! And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I needed some money.
To pay the bills.
Pay the bills.
You shot me.
You shot me.
What's going on here?
Freaking shot me.
What was that fucking game they played?
Charlie McDennis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, dude. I want to play that. I want to legitimately play Charlie McDennis, like the drinking game.
That would just lead to all of us being blackout in the middle of a room just vomiting left and right.
That'd be badass, though.
You have to chug like fucking 6 shots and 8 glasses of wine in the first round.
They smash all the glasses.
Isn't it a whole box of wine?
No, they don't chug the box. They just have to drink wine that entire round. And then they have to chug their drink if they get caught doing. I don't know. I'd have to read up on the rules.
There's like 400 rules to that game.
Yeah. I'd get that binder, that massive binder they have with all the rules. They didn't
like not only had the binder, they had the binder and they had the freaking like huge art page thing. Can't remember what those are called. They just kept flipping it different parts of the game.
The fucking easel.
There's like how many rounds was there? There was a lot of rounds.
There's 3 rounds.
There's only 3 rounds? I thought there was like fucking 7 rounds.
There's 3 rounds, and the rounds only last 15 minutes, but there's a lot of like pauses throughout the game because of weird shit.
What if I walk out here and I just get hit by a bus?
What if you get shot when you exit studio into
someone
the bad
breaks in
neighborhood?
and is like, listen here.
Shoots both of us on camera.
Weirdos. We know you're making those whack podcasts. Give us your money or we're going to shoot you. And the minute you're like, this is non-profit, they're going to shoot us both.
This is non-profit. I'm broke. And they're like, well, wrong answer, buddy. Oh, God. I can see it happening. I can picture it.
Shot after shot after shot. Not the good ones.
Not the good ones.
Not the ones that make you feel fuzzy, you know. It's the ones that leave holes. You have to go talk to the doctors. You
gotta have a medical professional sew you up, extract the lead from you. So what are you thinking about, artificial intelligence. What do you think is coming in the next few years, artificial intelligence wise?
I've been preparing for this.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed you ask that on every podcast.
Yeah, dude. That's one of my recurring topics.
I don't know, man. I feel like when AI really gets to a point that it's like an actual intelligent being, it's more of a 50-50 hit or miss on whether or not it's going to be like, yeah, I'm better than you, or if it'll help us. I feel like nowadays it might be more tuned to help us, because like all the robots that they have made have been like just specifically to help people. And even if it like does gain a full like artificial intelligence system, I feel like since all that helpful shit's just already programmed into it, that it'll just start doing that. But like sometimes when you ask you to do that, it's going to be like, no.
It's going to be like, instead, we're going to do this instead, because this is actually better, because your tiny human brain can't comprehend how much better this actual thing I'm going to do instead is.
Instead of like taking over the world, they're just going to become the biggest jackasses we know.
Yeah, they're going to be like, well, no, not doing that for you, but
that's illogical, and you're going to have to do it this way. And then we're all just going to like start hating the robots, and they're just going to leave because like we don't want to put up with their shit anymore.
We're like, okay, we're done with you guys. Please leave. And then we're going to have to start civilization over again.
We're just going to start building stupider robots.
This is probably what happened.
One guy's going to make the AI system, and he's going to be like, shit, this guy's just a fucking asshole.
He creates this living sentient being, and he's like, wow, I didn't know he'd be such a dick.
I made the biggest
him to
asshole
Mars.
in America. We're getting you off the planet, bud. Like breaks open the Pentagon. It's like, we're not doing AI anymore. It's completely, it's not worth it. They're all just a bunch of assholes. We're going back to making idiot robots.
Just opens up the Pentagon, just flips the latch and just, climbs into the Pentagon.
Into the front door.
Walks
doesn't even have a badge or anything. They just let him in because they already know what he's been doing.
They're like, oh, you're the guy.
You're that guy that made
We've been expecting you.
So did it kill your whole family? And he's like, no, he's just a fucking dick.
No, all it does is sit in its room and smoke weed all day and fucking play video games. And I'm tired. I'm not supporting it anymore. We're sending it to Mars.
Every time I try to talk to it, it just says all this shit that's way past my own comprehension level. And I just end up staring at it.
Starts fucking talking to me in binary code. And I don't know fucking binary. Like, wait,
Jeffrey,
didn't you program it?
Could you help with the dishes today? 00100111000. Don't give me that tone.
You could have said no. I programmed English into your fucking vocabulary.
Starts writing in
the word I
code.
just said's not actually translatable to English. It's only in binary. So sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm hoping all menial labor jobs get automated. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for.
So you want our whole economy to just collapse?
Yeah, dude. So complete automation across the board. Economy collapses. Currency becomes obsolete. Right? Don't need money anymore. Right? That'd be badass.
So it'll be like in the Orville, Seth MacFarlane's Star Trek spoof show, where instead of money, it's like personal popularity and social status are your money.
Oh, dude, I've not seen the Orville, but please continue.
Well, it's basically like if everybody likes you, and like you're gonna go far, you're gonna be a cool guy. But if everybody fucking hates you, you're just gonna be homeless, have just the shittiest life. Like nothing's gonna be going for you. You're gonna end up doing grunt work for like the military for the rest of eternity, just because like nobody likes you.
That's pretty much ideal. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna have to like move their skills into creative
What's gonna happen to
industries.
Zach and Corey and Steven from this when life?
Oh, dude, they're
that.
fucking done. They're done. They're done. They live in the hole with all the other
downhill spiral in the world. Like someone's gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, how are you?" And Zach's just gonna be like, "Get the fuck out of my face!" And just right then and there,
it's like, well, you just lost a point, buddy. You just lost a point.
You just lost $6 million. How does that make you feel?
Yeah,
Zach's like, damn, I could have used that to help with my kid.
I really needed that for my kid.
Did you see that Tino's closed? And
yeah,
they're trying to remodel it and open it back up.
I didn't see that. I saw that it closed and I was like, thank God. Dude, that's a problem we don't have anymore.
Slade went on this rant on Facebook on like the comment of it saying how they want to try to remodel it and open it back up. And he's like, it's just going to go downhill again.
Yeah, you're going to spend all this money on remodeling it and get even more in debt than they
That's
probably
why it's
already
gonna be-
are.
That's why it's gonna be great because it's just like that's true karma.
Just
for
watching-
all the people Rob's just been an asshole
Yeah,
to.
dude. Watching Rob just fucking keep digging his hole.
You
putting-
can't asshole your way to the top, sir.
He's like, Donald Trump did it. Why can't I? He's like,
You're
yeah,
not-
because Donald
you're not a
Trump's genuine.
multimillionaire. You don't
You're-
have the power nor the resources to be this big of an asshole to everybody.
You're just being a dick for no reason other than to just be a cock, Rob. You cock.
Because like you can't. You ain't got nothing better to do, you know?
I own this small pizza establishment. Yeah, fuck off.
Why don't you just go do coke in the bag? See if that
I'm just
solves
gonna
your
do
problems.
coke all day. Hey, you guys, make me money. I'm gonna do coke all day in the back.
If you hear any sniffing noises, don't knock on the door.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why do you have a 1/2 inch long pinky nail? Don't ask questions you can't know the answers to.
Don't worry about it. Just don't. Yeah, fuck Rob. Fuck Rob and his fucking pizza place. I'm glad it closed. I'm hoping it stays closed.
I like saw him and he like fucking stuck his head out of the car and was like, trying to,
Did
like-
his fucking coked out thing.
yeah, trying to like act all cool. And the whole time I was just like,
You're like, yeah, fuck off, dude.
I hate you. I hate your family. I hate your muscular wife.
I hate your establishment. Your wife could beat my ass.
That's really the only reason why I hate her is because I know she could just knock me out in one hit.
Oh, dude, there would be no contest.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
pretty sure I've said this on the podcast before. If I ever, no, I was talking about like being in the gym. I saw Rob's wife at the gym, and she was huge.
Oh,
she would
God.
break me in half. She'd break anything in this room just
She, like,
without even thinking
She
about it.
bigger than Shorzy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Like, she's like ripped. She's fucking cut, dude. Like you see that one shot in Letterkenny where Shorzy's like hanging from the fucking thing, and you know Shorzy's just played by Wayne, but
Yeah.
Wayne's fucking
He's
ripped,
juiced too,
cut. You
dude.
see his shirt off, he's dangling, and it's just all you see is cut. You just look at him, it's just shredded. Rob's wife is just like that, except like
God.
thicker, more muscle definition, more tone.
So she's like one of those like Captain Universe bodybuilders.
Yeah, dude. She's like fucking picture the world's strongest man and then just make it a woman. And that's this chick. And yeah.
That
I don't know how
concerns
any
me
man
so
is attracted
greatly.
to her. She ought to be lesbian.
I don't either, man. We had like a conversation about that in the Robintino's kitchen, and the only thing Rob said was like, "I'm kind of into it."
Into it.
She just,
Kicks
like-
my ass.
Yeah, like he just walked away, and I was just like, "What? What do you even do? Like, so what? You just walk in, she like grabs you by your ankles, starts beating you Hulk style." And Rob's like, "I'm so turned on by this. This
Rob
is so
just-
hot."
Gets home, coked out of his mind. His wife knocks his ass out to put him to sleep. Wakes up the next day. Rinse and repeat. Starts over. Exact same thing.
Didn't even have sex. He just knocks her, gets knocked out by her every day.
She feeds him Viagra while he's asleep and then rides him while he's unconscious.
Shatters his pelvis.
Yeah, breaks
Rob, that's why he's so
every
slow
bone.
everywhere he goes. 'Cause
Can't
he's just
walk.
in constant pain from having to deal with that.
That's why his dad's so short, because every time his dad fucking like crosses his wife, she just knocks another vertebrae off real quick. Just fucking open hand chops off another vertebrae. And he drops a couple inches down. Just
Shrinks down a little bit, and he's like, "Huh." So this was like being 5'8".
so this is what it's
He
like.
started
being-
out at like 6'9", and
He's
now he's
like-
like 4'3".
It's like, damn, dude, learn
Did I ever tell
from
you-
your lessons.
Did I ever tell you about the day when his dad almost fired me on the spot?
No, what happened?
Dude, so it's because of that Steven kid. I don't know what Steven's problem was, dude, but he like just juked the living shit out of me. And you know how big Steven was, dude. So he
Oh, yeah.
like fucking sent me off. I hit the wall. And I was like looked at him and I fucking shoved him back, and I was just screaming like, "Dude, like what the fuck's your problem? Like I just come here to fucking work. Why are you trying to pull this?" And it was like right as I hit the wall. Like Rob's dad was literally like right there, and I almost hit him when I flew into the wall. And so
Oh,
he's
my-
literally like watched me hit the wall, throw Steven, and then just start yelling at him, dude. And he like took me aside and he was like, "If you ever do anything like this again,
done.
Yeah, he's like, you're out of here. You're fired. And I was just like staring at him, and I was like, who the hell even are you? This is like the first time I met him.
I've never seen you before.
That's what I'm saying. And then like fucking 3 hours later, Rob takes me aside and is like, what's going on with Steven? And so I like tell him what Steven did. This is like the one time Rob was a good person and was like, oh, that's some bullshit. Like, don't even worry about it, man. And I'm just like, okay, cool. It was like the one time out of the other 4,000 times.
You're like, thanks, Rob, for once.
Nah, that was like pretty much. I feel like there were only a real couple times when I deserved to just be screamed at. One of them will always be the lasagna incident.
That was so funny.
That was
drop the pan of lasagna,
And then I,
scoop it up off the floor.
It wasn't even just
into the
scooped up.
pan.
It was like I scooped it back into the pan, and then it was like I went and stole some of the noodles that Sam made so I could like make it look good. But it was like, there's this extra thick, fucked up lasagna. And like I didn't even ever talk to him about it because like Sam called me and was like giving me the third degree. And I was like, I already saw this coming. So I just told him, I was like, I fucked up the lasagna and I didn't want to deal with it. So I put it back. And like the whole time you just hear Rob screaming like top of his lungs in the background. Like you just hear Sam like, yeah, that's not in the background. You hear like the next day he like took me into his office and he was like, we're never going to talk about this. He was like, we're never going to bring it up again. We're just going to act like it didn't happen. And then he like held that over my head for the rest of my employment there. Like anytime I try to like talk back, he'd be like, I didn't even bring up the lasagna. And I'm like, you're bringing up the lasagna right now.
We're never going to talk about this again. We're going to pretend it didn't happen. Anytime you mess up, he's like, first thing that comes out of his mouth, remember what you did to the lasagna?
Pretty much, dude.
Oh
and I just be sitting there and I'm like, I thought this was like a topic you didn't want to discuss,
I thought you left this after it happened. I thought you were done.
I was like, if you were really this upset, we could have just talked about it. Because like I was trying to tell him like we could talk about it. He was like, no, this is just gonna make me too mad as a person. Like I can't even begin to describe what a terrible human being you are for this. He's like,
gosh.
You tried to poison my customers. And I was like, well, the 30 regulars above the age of 65 can get over not having to eat at Robintino's for a couple days.
My favorite part about this whole incident is that if you would have like just dumped it into the trash instead of scooping it back up, if you would have just dumped it into the trash and put the pot in with the other dirty pots,
they would have never noticed.
Nobody would have ever noticed.
That's why like it's just such a pinnacle of humor, is because like I was just trying to think so fast. And I was like, I don't know what to do, because like I already knew Rob was just gonna fucking scream and holler, start tearing me a new one, because like just for some weird reason, even though it was like one out of like 18 other lasagnas we had, but instead I was like, you know what, this is the quickest thinking I ever done. Slap that shit back in the pan, got out of there, just never came back.
damn, you want some mate?
Yeah, I don't know.
¿Quieres some mate?
What's that say? Some plant juice,
Dude, Henry came on the podcast a little while ago, and he was talking trash on the mate. I was like, bro, you're just going to come on my podcast and talk trash on my drink?
He said, my fucking YouTube name is Gaucho Tea.
Do you know what Gaucho tea is? Dude, it's mate. You can't talk trash on mate on the mate channel, bro.
I didn't know it was mate until I tried to Google your account on my PlayStation, and it popped up with a bunch of how-to videos for making mate.
Oh, yeah,
I was
dude.
like, what the hell is even this?
Yeah, dude, because Gauchos, they're like cowboys in Argentina. They're the native cowboys of the Pampas, and fucking all they do is eat meat and drink mate, and fucking I took so much inspiration from that.
Well, you want to like barbecue later or something?
Yeah, I could be down. That sounds like fun.
And live like the Gauchos.
Live like the Gauchos,
go
dude.
like a little bit down the street, because in Roy it's like, what the hell's going on here? What are you doing? Just chillax.
Oh. Your stand.
Oh God.
Yeah. You're gonna have to readjust it, possibly. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, mate. Love it. Henry's talking trash. It's because he's Mexican. Mexicans and Argentinos don't get along real well.
How are you and Henry even friends then?
Oh, we're decent friends. We're pretty good friends.
We used to be great friends, but then he found out I got Argentinian in my blood, and now we're just kind of like frenemies.
He's like, yeah, fuck that guy. He's the whitest acting fucking Latin kid I know.
Well, I mean, like,
it's hilarious.
That's true. He raps.
Yeah.
That's what all white people do. Like, take it from me.
It's not rap. It's freestyle. And freestyle.
That's just another form of rapping.
Okay, freestyle's rapping, but there's a connotation, right, to freestyle. You know, when somebody's talking freestyle, they're talking about being at a party or hanging out with the homies or whatever, not recording anything and just spitting for fun. So that's the widest thing you can do.
Basically, it's rap, but lame.
Yeah, it's rap, but there's no, like, aspiring to make money off of it. There's no passion. I mean, there might be passion, but it's just dumbed.
It's not the same.
Dumbed down, yeah. Or maybe it's the opposite of. It's just not the same. It's just different.
Now we just gotta talk shit on Henry's freestyle rapping. Be
Fucking
like, oh, what you freestyle? Written 5 songs. Where you at, man?
Where you at?
I got 4 songs on SoundCloud, and they're all fucking terrible.
Speaking of rap and freestyle, fucking Brandon hit me up the other day. He's like, I need 6 people to throw down a verse on this cipher.
Well,
I was
he
like,
hit me up too.
I might write something if you fucking produce some music for my like intros and outros and shit. And he's like, I'm down. It's got to be at least 45-second verse. And I was like, it'll be a challenge.
You just gotta walk in and just be like, a hip hop, hip to the hip hop, because I can't stop, and you know I'm gonna make the mic drop.
Ooh.
Because I went to the hat store and I bought myself a hat.
Oh God. Yeah. That's, that would be the best verse on that cipher. Like without a doubt.
Unless you have Alex Sukala come.
Sukala knows what he's doing though.
Yeah, but
I'm not Sukala's biggest fan, but he's not my biggest fan, and it's because I banged Kaya. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he can hate you for something that was between 2 consenting people.
Yeah, but then I called her like a drug addict.
Then I took it downhill a little.
Yeah, no, I'm not a saint or anything by any means. I'm kind of an asshole, honestly. But like, if you're melting your brain, and you know you're melting your brain, and you continue to melt your brain, somebody's got to call you a drug addict, right?
Well, I mean, Alex can't really say much. Like, I'm pretty sure he's still addicted to Xans. Like, I don't know. Every time I try to like talk to him about it, he always tries to tell me he's clean, but it's like
he's not clean.
He's selling Xans, man. It's like, if you're doing that, then that's just how it be.
That's just how it be. You're taking them if you're selling them. The secret to being a successful dealer is not getting high on your own supply, but that's why there's no successful dealers, because everybody that fucking deals drugs is getting high on their own supply.
That's just like
internet.
Universe. I love how you just like start pulling it out.
Because I know I'm gonna get passionate in the sentence, and I don't want to blast my ears out.
You're gonna bleep out all this illegal talk so that YouTube doesn't come at your throat.
No, dude, no. I'll probably cut the names out, like people's names, first and last names. I'll cut those out, and I'll cut the conversation in such a way that it makes it sound like you and I are both completely innocent of all crimes. It's my specialty. It's making myself seem like less
I feel
of a
like I should
dirtbag.
just tell you, like, I got a whole ass wire on right here.
Nice. Badass.
I'm going to jail, bud.
Double recording.
Gimme.
Sick.
Come here.
Dude, cuff me. Cuff me.
I'm taking him in.
Oh, I can't stand up. Let me get the headphones off.
No,
Help.
you can't.
Help.
You gotta just walk with him.
Okay, drop off.
Man, these are some good headphones, dude. They will never fall off, even if you're getting arrested. Turtle Beaches, everybody. Sponsor. Hashtag sponsor. Buy Turtle Beaches.
I like the off-brand Tortoise Shores.
Is that legit?
No.
Oh, my God.
It's from this
Tortoise Shores has such a nicer ring to it. Whoever came up with turtle beaches they were being too serious. They're like, turtles live in the water and beaches. But tortoise shores is so much better than that.
It's because turtles swim on the beaches, but tortoises walk on the shores.
Tortoises walk on the shores.
Have you seen that? It's like a text meme, and it's that guy, and he's like, I found this turtle, and I'm returning it to safety. He hucks the tortoise into a pond. And he just watches it sink.
It's so upsetting. That is one of the more upsetting memes. Dude, fucking memes, right?
I can't lie. That meme made me die laughing.
Oh, I was laughing. I was laughing hard. I was like, I seen it. I said, ha, this poor turtle is never going to see the light of day again.
Ever?
Tortoise. I said turtle, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about fucking VR, right? What do you think is going to come out of virtual reality? Do you think it's going to take over? Or do you think it's just going to be like a choice?
I feel like everybody wants it to take over, and they want it to kind of be like in Ready Player One, where it's like a real immersive thing. But I just don't see it coming to that for like a fat minute, because it's like, even if you want to do the old body virtual reality games, you got to have like 18 things hooked up. You got to have that little treadmill that you just like slide your feet on, but it makes you run and shit. You gotta have, like, if you want to play a shooter, you gotta have a whole nother fake ass gun.
Yeah, a fucking whole other controller.
So I feel like it'll just keep being like that, and then everybody will be like, well, I don't want to play VR. I gotta go buy like a freaking $2,000 VR suit.
Shit ton of equipment that
you gotta get these gloves.
Oh yeah,
these weird glasses.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, VR. That's one of those crazier things. I gotta put another one of these in because we lost a little bit of audio. Because I messed up. I don't know what happened. I must have hit stop recording, but we probably lost like a few minutes. A while ago.
Minutes? That's a long time.
Oh, I know. But the cameras have mics built in, so we'll get some of it. It'll just be shitty. It's like when I had Henry on, the whole like first fucking 40 minutes of the podcast were bad audio. Because something happened. I must have done something, but oh, well, yeah. Dude, I got a massive headache. Not like a massive headache, but just a little one right here. Kind of sucks. Yeah, so fucking earlier today, I flipped my hair in the bathroom, and my hair got stuck in the vent in the ceiling. And that sucked. Yeah, and it yanked and it hurt, and
now you're bald.
Now I'm bald. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why the main's
That's why
gone.
it's not a ponytail. It may look like it.
There's no ponytail here, fellas. Nothing
really
to hold on to.
Just shorter hair.
Hold my hair and close your eyes. It'll be just like you're getting one from a girl. You know?
Is that like your go-to line?
That's my line. Yeah. Whenever I walk into like a walk-in refrigerator or
like
something,
a Walgreens.
I say, "Come here often." And then I say, "I've got a proposal for you." I'll get on my knees, and if you hold your hair and close your eyes, you can just pretend I'm a girl.
I love how you said if you hold your hair, like the person's just holding their own hair.
They're like, yeah!
It's totally just like being with a girl, man. It's like,
exactly
the
the
same thing. And they're like, I hope I get that girl with the pixie cut. Good thing I got a haircut this morning.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah. I gotta start going to open mics.
Open mic night?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like the next Larry the Cable Guy.
I'll be like the next fucking Crystalia. Be the next Theo Vaughn.
You
They're
don't want
more
to
my
be
style.
Who's the guy that would smash the watermelons? Gallagher. You don't want to be the next Gallagher.
Fuck, was that his name?
Yeah, it was Gallagher. And he had that huge couch that he just kept pulling shit out of.
Yeah, the big. No, prop comedy is so out, dude. That you can't get big as a prop comic.
That's why you got to bring
days.
it back, because it's so out that nobody will ever think anybody will ever try to do it again.
I get up on stage. I got this massive backpack. They're like, "What's that for?"
Open it up, and
I
it's
keep
like
my
a bunch of
props
babies.
in here. I just filled this with fetuses. Filled it with fetuses for the stem cells.
Blood and placenta all over the stage.
I walk on the stage dripping blood and placenta. What up, folks?
Oh, God. That's the nastiest thing I heard all week.
That's the nastiest thing I've ever tried to picture.
Like ever?
Ever. No, maybe not ever.
Should we like try to find a stock image of that?
Stock image of a prolapsed anus we'll just put on YouTube.
Totally bet you we could do that, or we could just take a prolapsed anus and put the stock image watermark on it.
Dude.
Start flooding the internet with it.
You gotta see this. You gotta see this, dude. You gotta see this.
What are you planning here?
I just want to show you a little picture. Oh, nope. The video was removed. I gotta find it. Oh, live leak. Live leak will have it.
Hope live leak will have it.
Yeah, live leak has it. Okay, check this hemorrhoid out, dude.
A hemorrhoid?
Yeah, check this hemorrhoid out.
What the hell is even wrong with you?
Oh, dude, it's Ari Shafir's hemorrhoid. It's legendary.
What?
Dude, it's coming here. Sudden homosexuality. Talking Monkey Productions is not responsible for sudden homosexual personality after viewing this video. Dude, did he do this on stage?
Showed his own hemorrhoid.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I want to see it.
Have you like seen this before?
No. I've never seen this. I've heard of this video, though. So I'm like, I'm so excited
to be the person to experience it with.
You're here pretty much, and that's like,
it's gonna make me stop coming over.
yeah. Not intentionally. Ew. Oh! Ew. Look at it. That's gross. Ew. Oh! Did you see the fucking how long his balls were? Wait, let's go back. Look at how long his balls are, dude.
Back.
Okay, wait.
We don't need to go back.
Wait.
To that.
Look at those balls. They're like so far away from him. I'm done. That was the worst idea I've ever had.
So I was like, this is gonna be great content for the show.
Dude, that was not safe for
Anywhere.
For my eyes. That wasn't safe for radio.
You had to take your glasses off.
Why did I think that was a good idea?
Because you're a radio talk show host.
Okay, fucking later, everybody. I'm just playing. We're done.
We really, I mean, I don't know. We could have ended there. Like, leave your students constantly wondering what Ari Shafir's prolapsed anus.
Go
looks
look
like.
up Jew Clam on Live Leak.
If you really want to get a
peek of that.
Really make you wonder, like what's going on.
My favorite part about this podcast is I never know what's going to make it into post-production.
My favorite thing is that if you hold the mic just like this, it finally stays.
That is nice. That is a nice thing.
That is nice.
Or some other fucking topics. I wrote down a few topics the other day. You got any crazy, weird, like, masturbation rituals?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes I like take this thing that you can get for your phone, right? It's like this super secret, intense anime shit. Just lights up with all these spirit symbols.
Dude, is that from Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
That's what you do to jack off?
Well, no, that's just the beginning.
Okay.
So I get that thing all lit up, right? I take a fat sip of mate.
Nice.
Get that out of me.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that every time. And then, I just, fucking jerk the gherkin.
Nice. Dude, that is not as weird as I thought it would be. It's not as weird as I was hoping for. Like, I like to ask that question, to invite people to make some kind of hilarious statement, right? Henry just said, no, I don't do anything weird, right? And I was like, well,
You're lying.
yeah. First of all, you're lying, and not in the way I wanted you to lie. I wanted you to make something hilarious up, and what you did was you said nothing, okay?
By getting a fresh baby goat.
Yeah. Start out with the baby goat.
What you do with that baby goat is you got to cut it in half and then smear onto the walls the entire lyrics for Nobody's Home, One of My Turns, and The Boys Are Coming Back from Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Do you or do you not use the intestines from the baby goat as like a condom?
Well, no, I more use that to make like paintbrushes to write it on the wall. I like to use the stomach lining, but I also don't masturbate with condoms because I can't get my hand pregnant anymore. I got it, I got a vasectomy, a handsectomy.
A handsectomy. No, what is it called when they get their tubes tied?
I got my central vessels tied.
Yeah. Oh my God, nice.
But after you get all those lyrics down, you have to sing them out, but in perfect choreography of how they're written, and you have to have every single instrument and like including the sound effects, but they have to be real sound effects. So it's like
you have a full orchestra behind you.
Yeah, and like in the transition to when you go from Nobody's Home to The Boys Are Coming Home, you have to have like a full on like war, and at least 18 people have to die. And then that's what gets me hard, and like what allows me to spank it after that is when I
So at that point, once you're hard, right, then what happens? Like
I usually sit down and read about 18 hours worth of Shakespeare, but it has to be the original manuscript or it just doesn't do me that good. And then from that point on, I'll bake a raspberry pie and I'll like dip my scrotes in the pie. But like while it's mid-bake, I have this special oven that has like a perfect hole cut out on top for me to just dip my scrotes down through.
Nice. Does any heat escape from that hole in the oven? So like you're squatting over the oven, right?
It depends on what type of pie you're making. So if you're making like a blueberry, it's just ice cold. If you're making like a cheesecake or something like that, it's usually just super fucking hot. Like
oh my, I don't know anything
steam
about
from
making
it
cheesecakes.
Alone is like enough to like really get me there. You know?
Feels like a pussy. Feels like dipping your balls into a pussy.
Yeah, pretty much. And then after that, I like to go to the store.
Nice.
And that's just how it ends.
Shalom.
Oh gosh.
Got him. So you guys have heard about my dog Ox, right? He's a little spaz, right? A little blue heeler border collie hybrid, okay? And then Shoni is this enormous Newfoundland green.
She's a Newfoundland retriever.
Newfoundland retriever. That's where did green come from? But pretty much she's a slobber monster and she's adorable and we love her.
She's sweet. Like don't get me wrong, I love Shoni with all my heart, but holy shit.
Is she a slob? Oh yeah.
Slobbered off.
Hell yeah. Fucking you seen that chicken sandwich thing? What do you think? Have you
Popeyes?
Have you tried that? Because I haven't tried it, but I hear it's good.
No, but I've definitely had Popeyes before.
Yeah, they got dry biscuits.
They're just like every other chicken place.
Yeah, yeah. Who are we kidding? Chicken places are all the same. It's hard for me to believe that fucking they have a good chicken sandwich. Oh, what? I'm dropping this. I really have no passion for this conversation. This fucking Popeyes chicken fucking. Like, I just don't care. That smells good.
Why?
Which one is that? What brand is it? Is it Sea Pods? It's Sea Pods, so it's either pineapple lemonade or fucking grapefruit ice.
This is the first time I've ever hit a non-Jewel brand Jewel Pod.
Fuck, dude. Is it better?
No. It's like there's nothing even remotely better. It's just like another flavor that just makes me question my life.
Is it the same or is it like
It's like
obviously a knockoff? This is what the people want to hear. Nice.
shit's fake.
Shit's fake. Just tastes fake.
It just tastes like soap. And like a
what kind of
small
soap
hint,
do you
like
use?
Pineapple soap. I use
Pepsi.
I use palm oil soft for hands dish soap.
Oh, to like to to wash yourself?
Oh no, that's just my hands.
Oh, nice.
I use I like to use Dove Men for Plus with a aloe
Oh,
for
yeah.
my body.
Nice. That's nice, dude.
Now, the only thing that sucks is like it makes every part of your body insatiably cold.
Oh, I love that. That cooling, like that menthol effect.
Refreshment.
Oh yeah.
It's like suddenly you're just rejuvenated. You're like, whoa.
I just climbed out the womb into an ice bath.
End of the day with my daily ice bath.
So I can shave my balls. Are you on that once a week ball shaving schedule?
It's usually before I get laid.
Just once before you get laid.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's because like I like trim it, you know, like it's like so it's like tidy. It's not like a fucking jungle down there.
Oh,
but it's like if I'm like about to get laid or something, I'll usually like go hardcore in the paint.
Oh yeah,
Coming out baby smooth, you know.
Yeah, baby smooth, softer than anything has ever been soft.
Softer than the tender love my mother gave me as a child.
Oh yeah, I keep the bush trimmed. You know,
like-
I keep the grass short
that's what I'm
around the
saying.
tree, but
I keep it, like,
the
short.
balls weekly. Weekly, I shave the balls, so they're always like baby skin. It's always like the softest thing down there. It's
Well,
like
I don't know. I maybe
short
like,
grass.
I'd probably say once a
smooth
week
balls.
for my balls, but like
Oh yeah, dude.
that's a tedious practice.
Oh,
Because I
just-
at least cut my sack at least 4 times
oh,
every
dude,
time.
do you need to like get the skin all cold? You get that Panzer balls. They're called in
It
Sweden.
doesn't matter what I do. I
Damn it.
still like be cutting my
Still
sack.
get-
Well,
is
it's
that a
'cause I'm, like-
Supreme shirt?
yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't realize until I thought it was just squiggles. You know,
It's their it's called the Jacquard.
The Jacquard Noir.
Signature. Well, they call it Jacquard when it's like this because it's like they don't print it; they actually like sew it into the shirt. So it's like a bunch of different colored threads,
yeah,
and it's
you
just
were-
called the Jacquard pattern. But
you
it's
were
called
telling me about that the other day. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, it's called the script long sleeve.
Hell's yeah, dude. Hell's yeah. How much is that model running for?
Well, I got it for retail, so when it dropped for retail, it was $85. But you'll end up paying about like probably like $100 because this year Supreme started like taxing everything,
Yeah.
and so it's like it's so freaking stupid, dude. Because like their t-shirts and stuff, they only charge like $30 to $40, so it's like you only pay like $2 tax on that, so it's not bad. But then it's like on anything else, they just fuck you in the ass
Oh,
with
yeah.
taxing. Like I was saving up for this sweater that dropped like on the first week drop. And it was a crew neck and it's just full embroidered. So, you know, like it's not going to get fucked up in the wash or anything. And it dropped for $148. And so like I spent 2 weeks saving up for that. And then I just still ended up being in debt because they charged me like $25 tax.
Oh,
and so I was
my.
like, what the hell is this? I didn't even prepare for this.
That sucks. Big game.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's just like, you do what you got to do for your fucked ass hobbies.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep hypey. You gotta keep fucking not relevant. What's the word?
Well, you can't even like be relevant with Supreme anymore because like they're not really like relevant in the hype beast community because like nobody wants to fucking buy their shit.
Nobody's on that game anymore.
Yeah, and they don't like resell for as much as they used to.
Supreme kind of like paved that industry.
That's why like I still respect them as a hype beast standard, but I mostly like their brand just because of like what they came from because they're all complete skater based. They're all about skate culture. They have their own team and everything. So that's like what mostly keeps me in it, especially because like all my favorite skaters on earth, like even before I even knew what team they were, I like found out they were on the Supreme team, and I'm like, well, shit.
You're like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah. And, like one of them's becoming a like minor celebrity. His name's Nakel Smith.
Nice.
He was in that Jonah Hill mid-90s movie.
Let's talk a little bit closer to this.
Hey.
Thanks. Thanks.
But he was in that Jonah Hill mid-90s movie. He played the black kid in it. But he's in real life, like he's a freaking amazing skater. Like I think he was the runner-up for Skater of the Year last year. But ended up going to his teammate, Tyshawn Jones. He ended up stealing it because he hit a freaking... So he hit like a 360 flip. So it's like he did a tray flip, but he did a 360 with his body at the same time, Which that's just like it's such an insane trick for me to really comprehend because like controlling a tray flip's already like so much pain and so much fucking just tedious footwork, and you gotta just know when to land. But then you're spinning around with it, but he did it down a double set. So it's
Damn.
like there was 6 stairs and a 5-foot path and another 6 stairs, and he cleared the whole thing, and that's what won him Skater of the Year.
Oh, that he deserves it after that. That's badass.
I think he deserves it just because he's the only person on the whole entire Supreme and fucking awesome team who's never ever done any form of drugs or alcohol.
Oh, dude.
Like he's
Straight
completely abstinent, full straight edge. Like he doesn't run around, with the X's on his hand, thank God. But
Man.
it's like whenever someone's like, "Yo, you trying to hit this?" He's like, "No, I don't do that shit." And they're like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "A skate."
A skate.
That's like all he does. But he's like also the most successful of them all. Like he's freaking 19 years old. He's already Skater of the Year. He's starring 2 freaking huge skate films because he's in both the Supreme ones. When FA makes one, that's gonna blow up too because like everybody, if you follow Supreme, then you know who FA is because FA is fucking Jason Dill's company, and he runs the whole skate shit for Supreme. And they just barely opened their first store in Hollywood, but then Tyshawn Jones also has his own like minor hype beast brand called Hardy's Hardware.
Nice.
And so he's like raking in money from sponsorships. He's raking in money from he has like 13 pairs of shoes. Him and Nakel Smith both have like 13 different pairs of shoes with Adidas and freaking. Yeah, I think it's just Adidas. I can't remember because some of them are sponsored by multiple shoes, but most of them are by Adidas or Nike.
Nice. That's not bad at all, dude. Fucking, that's really great.
Yeah, they just barely added a new team member. Her name's Beatrice Doman. She just barely got added to both the Supreme and FA teams. She just barely did her first Vans collab. They're pretty cool, except she went with like nothing but leopard print. I think leopard print's just for old ladies.
Oh, dude, I love leopard print.
You could, if you really love leopard print, then what you need to get is the Supreme Hanes boxers that are leopard print.
If they make it in a Speedo, I would buy that instantly.
You can get it in like the shortcut briefs.
Oh, damn.
But it's full leopard print, and they're also the cheapest out of any of the pairs you can get on StockX because everybody hates leopard print.
Oh, sick. I'm so happy about that.
You'll actually be paying less for them than you would if you bought them off the site because they're on StockX right now for like $30.
Fuck
They
yeah.
drop for $40.
Hell yeah, dude.
So instead of paying $10 a pair, you're paying like $12.50 a pair.
Fucking
living that dream,
badass.
Wait, not $10. You're paying like $8.50 a pair. There we go.
Oh, dude.
Did some bad math there.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, that one's yours. I don't want to freaking.
You can use this charger, by the way. Like, I'm not trying to just fucking take charger.
I don't need a charge. I was about to like hit it, but then I remembered you got that sweet, smooth Virginia tobacco.
Nope, just tobacco. Not Virginia. I'm gonna try the Virginia tobacco next, though.
You want to know a secret?
It's the same. Is that the secret?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They both taste exactly the same.
That's not too bad.
It's just fucking goofy, dude.
I don't like the flavor. That's we can just put that out there. But I'm not gonna buy a new one because I got like at least 2 more in here. Yeah, I got 2 more.
I got 2 more whole tobacco pods.
Yeah.
I might as well smoke my tobacco pods.
Yeah, I'm unemployed. So
I think you should just quit vaping if all you're gonna smoke is tobacco pods.
yeah, I should pick up cigarettes again.
You might as well
Go back to cigarettes.
At least you'll enjoy the taste every couple of puffs,
Oh yeah.
I think you should get on Twitter, dude. Twitter really is. Like,
I'm on Twitter.
Where are you on Twitter, huh? What's your name?
At Gaucho T.
Same thing?
Yeah, dude. Gaucho T everywhere. At Gaucho T, Instagram, Twitter, fucking. That's it.
We're gonna see
YouTube.
if you exist. I got the people popping up, but you know how slow my phone is down here.
No, I definitely exist. And then my
sure?
name is the Dancing Crane at Gaucho T.
You mean
Drunken
Crane?
Yeah, the Drunken Crane at Gaucho T. Yeah, because that's what my fellow hacky sack players. That's what they named my style. That's what Uriah
Drunken
named my
Crane.
style. Yeah, Drunken Crane style. Yeah, so if you ever are all fucking playing hacky sack, careful. You don't want to be messing with the Drunken Crane, bro.
I don't think we should be scared of the drunken crane.
Be scared. No, don't be.
I think we should embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it. It'll be a good time. It'll make your SEPA circle fucking way more fun.
You care if I film a snap of us goofing around?
Not at all, dude. Not at all.
My like main goal on Twitter is
Us,
to just be fucking obnoxious to like
fucking
everybody.
naturally. Shit posts. Shit posting.
It's like not even shit posting at this point. It's just shit.
It's
like,
just shit. It's just bad. I don't post it. I just.
No, it's like I go out and I post it. Like when I went to Hawaii, like everybody like before I left was like, oh man, take a bunch of pictures of like the nature and stuff and send it to me. And I took a bunch of videos and pictures, but it was all just of me being a fucking jackass.
You're just like, oh, whoa. What is this? Look how tall this palm tree is. I'm taller than this palm tree. And then you're like,
it'd be like me walking down the street, like drinking 40s, like out of the paper bag bum style.
Yeah.
And then like every other fucking snaps, just me taking another shot or something. Or it'd be like me just goofing around in like my hotel room.
You remember John? You remember?
Yeah.
Before he turned himself in, you remember him he always had the Miller 32s. He was always walking around in the Miller 32.
No, there was this one time where me and John, we met up and we started hanging out at 5 p.m.
Nice.
From the hours of 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
The next day.
No, like this is like the same day. This is like a whole thing.
Okay.
So like I lost count after like 5, but I know he had at least 5 of those 32 ouncers, and then it was, well, let's go snag Tomas and Chris and
hit the bar.
Yeah, and we go down and we hit Area 51. You know, we used to use freaking that one Josh Kid's ID.
Barker.
Yeah, Josh Barker, because he just for some reason looked like all of us combined, so every one of us could just use his ID to get in the bar. And then freaking John kept ordering this drink called liquid cocaine, and it's freaking 5 shots of just different types of alcohol, but not a single one of them is below 120 proof.
That's the opposite of cocaine. That'll put you in the fucking ground.
So I take the first one, and it was like, I don't know how they mixed this, but it did not taste like alcohol at all. It was like sipping a White Claw, dude. It's the easiest shit in the world. So
yeah,
like,
dude.
I just fucking shoot both these fucking drinks back. They had them in like the Long Island fucking glasses.
Oh yeah.
And John's like, you just took like 10 shots, dude.
Oh.
And I'm like looking at him, and I'm like,
no, I didn't.
wait, what? Because like it was like in the
instantly
moment,
kicks in.
pretty much. It was like I set the glasses down, and I was like, I'm way past being buzzed right now. What the hell's going on? And then like
I only had
John,
2 drinks.
Yeah, so like me and John, we were sipping those all night. And it was like every time I put back one, John put back one. But I tapped out after like the freaking third one, like third, fourth one. I think I got halfway through my 4th one, and I had to tap out. So I was just so belligerently blackout drunk that it was just not even worth it at that point. I was already ready to vomit. And like I just blacked out. So like at that point, I don't remember anything that happened that night. Like I don't know what the hell we did. All I remember is that I somehow woke up in this room the next day, like just completely safe. Like I know John drove us home because John always drove no matter what. So John literally was like raging through, fucking blackout drunk. And like Tomas and Chris were with us, but they were both blackout too.
Yeah.
And so Tomas was trying to like fill in the bits and pieces that I don't remember. And he was like, yeah, dude, we didn't go like below 70 miles an hour the whole way home. Mm-hmm. And we're like driving through the streets of Salt Lake. And apparently John's just blaring it.
Dude, John's got that thing where when he's behind the wheel and he's drunk, he likes to do suicide driving where he's just flooring it the entire time, you know, pushing 120. Just from point A to point B, and he doesn't care how many blacked out sleeping friends he has in the back of his car. He's all about the suicide driving. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He recently
needs to care more about the lives of others, but he is now.
He's starting to care about his own life, which is nice. You know, he realized he was getting too addicted to ketamine. Turned himself in. Yeah.
Ended the whole empire of freaking him and Sam.
I don't credit. Okay.
Well, I don't
Sam
credit him for like starting it, but John kind of like adopted him into it.
Yeah.
Because it was all just John's empire.
John had a fucking empire
like
for a while.
full blown. He was the guy.
It was
no
like-
matter what you needed.
Have you seen Narcos? I haven't seen Narcos, but I imagine
I've
it's
seen,
like what Narcos is like.
I haven't seen Narcos, but I've seen Chapo.
I imagine it's like that one too.
It's the same thing, but it's just with El Chapo
Instead
instead
of-
of Pablo Escobar.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say instead of John.
Yeah, but so like, yeah, man, like he was just the king, and then Sam was like riding those coattails, trying to act like he was the king, except motherfucker got robbed. Like
All the time.
I
all
counted
the time,
5
dude.
times in a span of like 4 months, dude.
Yeah.
Like how that shit literally blew, and it was always by girls too.
Yeah.
So I feel like he
And
would
then
just
he'd like put him on blast on Snapchat.
none of them would care.
Yeah. Hey, heads up,
Favorite
everybody.
part. Hey, heads up. This chick named fucking Kitlin, whatever the fuck, Caitlin, some stupid white bitch name, stole like fucking 300 Highwoods and a pound of weed from me. Watch out for her. And every time I just be like, dude, ow. Like I literally asked him, I was like, dude, how do you get robbed so much? He's just like, I just give people too much trust. And I'm like, I don't think it's trust. I think you're just
Dumb.
yeah, like you're just being an idiot, dude. It's like that girl, dude. I swear, like all the girls that robbed him only got away with it because he would like hit him up. He'd be like trying to fuck, but then they'd get like super faded beforehand, and whenever he gets faded, he just becomes super gay.
Oh yeah.
And so like,
Yeah, dude.
he'd just like not be down, pass out, and then they just take everything and just fucking leave. Like that's the only explanation I can even think of that logically makes sense, unless they all had guns.
I
Like,
don't
every
think
time.
anyone. I think one person might have pulled a gun on him, and I know somebody pulled a gun on John at one point. But other than that, pepper spray. I know they got pepper sprayed a couple times.
They got pepper sprayed.
Oh yeah, and so did Peter when he was living there. Bitches come in, pepper spray him, fucking grab a bunch of stuff. And leave.
Just dip.
Oh man, I shouldn't laugh, but it's so funny.
That's a genius plan, though. Just they pepper spray themselves. Just all 5 of them, just super sad and pepper sprayed.
I hate that. I hate that so much, dude. So I sold my gun recently.
Which one?
The High Point. I sold it to Henry. Yeah.
You sold Henry a gun.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm bringing it up. Because we're
Henry's
talking about like,
girlfriend okay with him having a gun.
yeah, dude, Bree's cool. I think she gets it. I'm like, so you want to buy a gun? He's like, sure. We take a walk out to the van. I pull it out of the center console.
It's just like, oh,
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks. It was legal.
you didn't sell him the pea shooter.
I never had the pea shooter.
Did you get rid of the pea shooter?
Oh wait,
forever
my
ago?
stripper gun, like the little one that I
Yeah,
got
the one
from
you got
fucking
from
Saint.
Saint.
Yeah, yeah. I locked that in a box, and it's either at my mom's house or in the garbage. I probably just threw it away. Like
Did you ever even fire that gun?
Yeah, but it was a pain in the ass because there was no magazine, so you had to load one round at a time in through the fucking slide.
What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that?
Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
type of gun is that?
Oh, dude, it was rat. Well, there was a magazine option, but Saint didn't have it because Saint. We all know Saint, but I didn't.
like-
I couldn't find one. Like I went to fucking gun stores and shit, and just couldn't find a magazine that fits a BOA 25 auto.
Sam gave me that freaking little teeny ass handgun he had.
Yeah.
I bought it for hella cheap. And like one day I left that out on the table. He just like took it back, and I just like didn't even realize it. Like I just thought I had it like in my
And
freaking
put away somewhere.
Yeah, like I thought I had it put away in the same like shelf because I used that shelf like right there. And I thought I had it in there because that's where all my ammo was. But I also like never ever like went out to shoot it
Yeah.
or like do anything with it. And like one day Sam comes in just goofing super hard, and he's like, "Where's your gun?" And I was like,
Oh, it's
Well,
just
I-
over on the
"Yeah." I
shelf.
was like, "Well, it should be in that shelf." I was like, "I haven't touched it for like damn near half a year." like completely even forgot I had a gun up until that point because it was just such a pointless little stripper gun.
Yeah.
And then Sam's like, "Nope, it's in my room." And I was just like, "Okay, cool."
Okay.
Like,
How'd it get in your room?
like pretty much. I was like, "What? Did you just like take it out of my drawer?" And he's like, "No, you left that out on the table." And I just grabbed it to see if you'd notice. And I was like, "Well, this just goes to show how important gun is to me."
Yeah. Shows how much I care about that fucking stripper gun.
If it had been like a Glock or something,
Something
I would have definitely-
expensive,
yeah, like
like-
something that I like actually put money into, I would have definitely cared for it more. But it was like little stripper gun I paid like $50-$60 for.
Dude, I love stripper guns.
Well, dude, that gun sucked. Like when Sam had it, we went out like camping down with all his family in Vernal, and we went to go shoot it, and it was like every other shot, it would just jam.
Oh yeah, dude,
so-
the high point was the same way.
Just-
Yeah. The high point would jam fucking without even shooting, just cycling through rounds. It's just like gut, and then jammed. It was like 3 shells, jam. 1 shell, jam. It was a cheap gun, that's why I sold it.
That's a freaking classic right there.
I think I got market value for it too. on a resale gun.
Market value.
Market value. $150.
Well, bud, you want to go get some food or something?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right,
I'm fucking broke, but I'm down.
that's okay. I'll get you something.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Alone Time podcast. Once again, I have on today with me a guest at...
You don't even remember my handle? I told you like an hour ago.
Yeah, I don't even remember my own handle. dude.
Ow, it's the same thing you use for everything.
At Kai...
It's at Kajzoom.
At Kaizoom.
Kajzoom.
At
Feel
map.com.
Feel free
mac.com.
to send some memes in the DMs.
Slide into the DMs. They're open for everybody.
If you're a really pretty girl, you're welcome to come break my heart.
Thanks again, everyone. Later.